Okay, welcome to the CareAbout tutorials, and today we're going to have a look at managing events, and we're going to go into our tutor site, and as we can see here we've got a couple of events set up, pages set up for events, one for Manchester and one for Birmingham. Now there's two parts to the events, unlike most other widgets, where effectively you set up a table with the events in that you may want the events are that are happening, and then you need to let the website know which pages you want to display those event widgets on, and it's dealt with by tags so that it will just display the appropriate events on the appropriate pages. So let's go into admin and let's go down here into my web tools and into the section called events, and in a very straightforward kind of way, we're going to add an event, and we're going to call this Manchester breaststroke adult, and we're going to give it a date, which is going to be next Tuesday. It's a one day event, and it's £10 entry fee. Now at this point you can either put in a survey or vision survey URL here, which means that as the competitor fills in their details to register for the event, then they will be in a situation where they can populate the underlying marketing database. In the event that you don't do that, then it doesn't matter, because it will just be held in the event database. Okay, so let's put a little picture on it. So I'm going to browse here, and let's put a swimming pool picture on, and the tags we're going to have as being Manchester breaststroke over 18. These are just comma separated. It's an event that's still available, and in the summary we're going to say Manchester breaststroke open over 18s, and the thank you text is going to say good luck, and we're going to save the changes. And we've now got our green box up saying it's been done, so we can go into events, and as we can see we've now got a Manchester event set up, and you'll notice here that you can edit that event, you can delete the event, you can view and see who's registered, and you can download the data of who's registered in a comma separated value file, CSV file, into a spreadsheet or some other kind of database. So let's just add an event for Birmingham. So we're going to call this event the Birmingham 100 meters freestyle, and the event date is going to be on the Sunday evening. And the price in Birmingham is going to be £15 for no particular reason. Again, the issue with the URL, do you want it to go straight into the underlying marketing database, or you just want to collect it in the event database? Let's browse and have a different kind of picture here. So let's have a swimmy shark for the freestyle, and the tags are going to be Birmingham Colts and freestyle. It is available, you can just switch it off there, and we can say Birmingham freestyle, date, venue, time, directions, happy swimming or some such thing, and we're just going to go into events, and lo and behold we've now got two events set up, one for the 28th of November and one for the 30th of November. Now what we now need to do is we now need to click the home button, and we need to tell our website where we want to display this information. So what we're going to do is we're going to display all the events on the homepage for swimming events, and the Manchester event on the Manchester subpage, and guess what, the Birmingham one on the Birmingham subpage. So let's just go straight into this page for swimming events, and what we want to do is we want to add a widget, we want to add the list of events, we want to add both Birmingham and Manchester Obviously there could be a page for colts, or a page for over 18, or a page for breaststroke, or a page for freestyle, any one of which could be selected. And we want it on the content page section of the website, and we want it below the HTML. So let's call that number 2. Your changes have been saved, which means that's a thing back from the server, and we can go into swimming events, and here we have those 2 events displayed. Now, in terms of booking for them, you click here for more details, and there's the information telling you the date, the venue, the time, the directions, whatever it is you need to know. Book now. This is where you can fill in your various details to register effectively. And because we have got a £15 price, if it was nil, it would just say submit your form. But because there's an amount of money, the next step is proceed to PayPal to take the money. And if there was a PayPal account set up for this, you can have a quick look and see, and that's where you would set up the payment. So, going back, we're going to go into Manchester Events, and we will see that unlike the swimming events, there's nothing there yet. Why? Because we haven't set the widget up, and we'll go and do that right now. So let's go into our edit page, go back to home, go to swimming events, go to subpages, go to edit the Manchester subpage, and we want to add an event widget. List of events, and this is for Manchester, and we want it in the content section, and we want it below the HTML. Update the widget, get the green box, close down the page, and then the other thing we do, and this time we'll just go back, let's get into subpages, and we're going to edit for Birmingham. We're going to add a widget. We're going to add an event widget, and we want the stuff for Birmingham. We want it in the content section, and we want it below the HTML. So let's save that. So now we should be able to go into swimming events, go into Manchester Events, and there's the Manchester event, and go into Birmingham Events, and there's the Birmingham event. That's how we deal with events.